to another episode of Geeks Corner. Today's sponsor is IPA Store. IPA Store offer you signing of third-party apps and modified applications straight onto your iOS device, and also available for your Apple TV. To visit those and get competitive prices, head to bit.ly/IPA Store. First up, Apple news. Apple has been fined $9 billion in Australia after Complaints Commission found that Apple misled consumers over the Error 53 message. Now, this came around about 2 to 3 years ago when users was having their screen replaced by a third party rather than Apple, and then when they went up to update their iOS software version, it came up with could not update Error 53, and users then were unable to use their devices. And Apple said that basically there's nothing they could do when they weren't eligible for a replacement. So the Complaints Commission found that Apple was in breach, and they have now been fined, like I say, $9 million. And they say that users should be able to use any third-party repairers when they want to and not be held over by Apple. Good news for Apple Watch owners. Last year, Twitter actually decided to pull their Twitter app for the Apple Watch. However, a third-party developer has now picked this up and has released an application called Chirp. It is a free download, and we will cover this on our website, which is obviously geekscorner.co.uk, with a full link to the application. They also created Nano, which is a Reddit client for the Apple Watch, which we've reviewed previously. So this one now brings Twitter back to your Apple Watch. So if you are a fan of that, make sure you check that out as well. Apple has confirmed in iOS 12, which will be due to be released about September time, that US users, when they call 911, their precise location will also be given to the operators to help them be able to locate them in an emergency. This is definitely a good thing and will help users undoubtedly, as Apple is continuing to inspire to get that done. We've seen lots of stories with the Apple Watch saving people in dire situations, so this should also help as well. A new vulnerability has been found in Google Home and Google Chromecast, which actually can give out users precise location. All it requires is the user to be on the same network as the Google Home or Chromecast, and then if they could click a link that's been sent to them, it will actually give their IP address then to the attacker. Google are aware of this and have been aware of it for some time, and they are now working on a fix, even though they initially said that it was actually a feature rather than a bug. And we've actually covered this more in depth on geekscorner.co.uk. That's it for another episode of Geeks Corner. Make sure you subscribe in all your favourite podcasts, and make sure that you sign up to the Anchor app, and you can send us a voice message, which we can also play on the air as well. Thanks again to today's sponsor. If you go to bit.ly/IPA Store, and you can start signing third-party apps onto your iOS device or for your Apple TV straight away. Thanks again, and we'll speak to you soon.